We have the latest coming in from Parliament. Now, Parliament's Education Committee is interfacing with officials of the National Council of Sports about the management of sports activities in the country. Now, the officials led by the Sports State Minister, Charles Bakabulindi, decried the inadequate funding of sports in the country with less than 30 billion shillings allocated to the sector. Now, MPs questioned NCS over the failure to protect sports fields. We have more.
Are you aware of it? And as the, I don't know, National Council, Ministry of Education, Sports, have you taken it up? And what is the way forward on it? I thank you, Honorable Chair.
Yeah, thank you, members. And I want to believe every idea or issue that has been raised is valuable. That's why we called this meeting. And personally, I'm not in a hurry to just gloss over issues when we have a crisis in the making in a sector.
Thank you, Chair. I just remembered when colleagues were talking about security of our stadia and schools. Last year, as a committee of local government, PAC, we visited secondary schools. One of them was Lango College. Lango College is one of our oldest schools, and really it was a center of excellence. One of the problems we found there was that their football pitch, which is outside the fence, outside the gate, had been sold off by a member of the Board of Governors. At that time, the case was in court. The school was not able to pay the legal costs. They were now begging the old students who are in the legal fraternity to come on board. So one of the advice that we gave them was that, and we asked them that, is the parent ministry aware that this school is being tortured by selling its football pitch? So it's now over 1 year, and I just wanted to ask the ministry whether they're in the know of that, and if you are, how are you helping that school to secure its property, the field? Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Molly wanted to say something.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to make an observation and inquire also about the the Uganda Paralympic Committee, especially with regard to the activities of our children, especially upcountry. Last year, as I was organizing football or sports activities in the rural area, the teachers came up and they were saying they are not taken, they are not considered, especially the disabled children. So I wanted to find out from the minister what plans they have for our disabled children, because we have them in the communities, in the schools. Most times, most attention is given to the able-bodied for the football, netball, and others, and yet we have these children for purposes of equity so that they are also involved in this activity. I see a budget line here, but I don't know, maybe you could tell us something with regard to that, if there's an action that you're taking. Because in my district, I had one tutor for the disabled that he was trained, but he doesn't have the facility or anything that is given to that effect to train the children. And then the second one is the issue of physical education.
Well, that's the latest coming in from Parliament as Parliament's Education Committee interfaces with officials of the National Council of Sports about the management of sports activities in the country.